We just went to a national tournament in Kansas, competing as one of America's 24 biggest, baddest Bible quizzing teams from all over the nation. One will win. By the way, if you want to get a slight knowledge on how the sport works, check out this video. Now, here's a first-hand view of how it all went. Good morning. It was unlocked. Kansas. We then hit the road and played some games of chess, and Noah won all 25 we played on the trip. Then we picked up people in Ohio. We then reviewed and got some drinks. That's me!
Do you want me to say that again into the camera?
Okay guys, we made it to Illinois. Illinois. We're spending the night with 6 smelly guys, so it's gonna be a long night. Wow. I'm sorry. Bye. I'm number 6. We hope to sleep well and see you guys in the morning. Bye! I started my day off with some good old-fashioned reviewing, and then I ran into Wilmer, and he was reviewing too, of course.
Pardon me.
You're here for Chris. We then put ourselves together one of those hotel breakfasts, and Drake came down to join us.
Waving just like you're excited.
Then Zach came down and Noah, and we were hyped up for the day.
It's a Dwayne!
We arrived at our destination, the Price's house. If you don't know who the Prices are, they're a family who houses some of the top quizzes in the nation. We ate dinner there.
I'm going to Kansas City.
And then we arrived in Kansas City. Look at that big glass building.
But we're only like 2 hours away.
Cave divers when they find a 1-foot hole.
We then dropped our luggage off at the Price's church. Then we finally arrived at the church we were quizzing at like patient people.
Can I just quiz, please?
Look where they put the welcome mat. After a team meeting, everyone in the building was hyped up to quiz. But first, worship.
Blessed be your glorious name.
Here we go. So if you watched Iowa, I'm not unglorified this time. I am on a team called Sojourners. Yay. Here are our names.
Wilmer, Sarah, Noah, Maggie, Aaliyah,
Drake, and me. 24 teams from all over the nation come to this one place in Kansas to quiz. Here we go. So our first quiz was against Moxie and Revived, and we took it second to Moxie, and that's alright. Our next quiz we got Divine Intervention Warriors, and that was a nice one. It was terrible. But that's fine, because our next one against Unshadowed and Ribbon, we got another third. Say something for the vid.
Subscribe to Air Up Productions.
Pepper on Cantaloupe is way better. But in our next quiz against Apocalypse and Redemption, we took our first of the night, so that was good. Our next quiz was Known and Dead BC, and we took a first over them again, so that's great. In our last quiz of the night, we got another first over Unfazed and Driven, so that was great. Okay guys, I'm all by myself. And now, for the first time in Bible quizzing history, Top 60 Individual Quiz. Yay! They're doing a new thing, experimenting. I got in the top 60. Apparently, I'm in site 1. We're doing individual quizzing, every man for himself. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think it's the first time this is ever done. So, just so you guys know, this quiz has nothing to do with where you place. It's just for fun. I got 12 out of 15 quizzes in that quiz, which isn't the best, but it's pretty good. So that night started rough for Sojourners, but we finished strong, and that's all that matters. Then all the boys drove back to the Price's church and took a good long snooze. We started the day off with breakfast at the Price's church, and it was sumptuous. Then we drove back to the church we were quizzing at, and that was fun, so yeah. And my sister Maggie was in the individual championship, and she got 10.
14 soldiers.
We're gonna go kick some tail. We got Moxie and I don't remember what the other
If it's 2,
it's not you!
Our first quiz was Dead BC and Moxie got us again, so kudos to them. Our next quiz we took a first over Apocalypse and Messenger, so that was great. Third quiz we were up against Zenith and Ribbon, and after a hard-fought hallelujah, we took a second against them, so that's pretty good. Our next quiz was a bye, so after hyping ourselves up and a quick snack... We having fun at KC? Woo! Lunchtime in the church. You could either buy 1 or 2 tamales or an overpriced frankfurter with water-flavored chips. Our next quiz was Astonished and Apocalypse, and we got a third in that one, so that's all right. Our next quiz was Revelation and Zenith, and we got a second to them, which eliminated Revelation. This next quiz was our last shot into the championship, Astonished and Witness. Here we go, baby! Aww. But that's okay. Then came the championship quiz. In this championship were teams Moxie, Riven, and Zenith. This is the quiz that determines first place, and the best of two wins it, and guess who it was? Zenith got third place. Haha, tricked you there. Moxie got second place, and so you know who's first now. Give it up for Team Riven. Woo! Yay! The Sojourners finished 7th overall.
Sojourners, Noah, she.
This was the highlight of the trip. Our boy Noah got 7th place quizzer in the nation. You guys, this tournament was a blast. And even though Sojourners didn't come home with a trophy like we wanted to, we did our best, and we did our best to glorify God in everything we do. And that's a real trophy.
Big tears, they were big tears. Bro would rather water down sugar.
I'm addicted to raisins.
Mine are the biggest tears because I have the biggest heart.
6 a.m. I sat up. I'm not looking forward to having to share the same bathroom with him later.
I could have filled the Gulf of America in 2 drops. It is the Gulf of America now. I made it that.
In the first 15 minutes of realizing there were raisins in the car.
Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. Well, guess I gotta get ready for Wisconsin.